Hi, my name is Becca. Welcome to Raising Them Simply. Here we share all about our secular homeschool as a family of 5. Today we're going to chat about the holidays and how we handle that as a busy young family. So if you are in our shoes or have been in our shoes, you know that the holidays can be a lot of stress because it's adding a bunch of stuff into your home. We tend to do a really minimal approach as a family, kind of Montessori-ish. We used to be more involved in the Montessori lifestyle when I had just my son and he was younger, but a lot of the core principles are still the same, where we rotate toys, we try to pick more high quality wooden toys, we do open shelving and we rotate them as needed. The one thing that we don't do is limit books. We have way too many books here if you're hearing from my husband, but that's kind of the basis. And we really want to instill that our kids don't have to be constantly entertained by flashing lights that are overstimulating and things, and that can be a tricky thing to navigate during the holiday season, especially since we are very lucky and grateful that we have great family around that want to gift things to our children. We still want to be able to have a good space and everything in our home that is welcoming and not overstimulating for my children as well as myself, who has to maintain all of the things. So these are different ways that different ideas that you can take for Christmas, what we've done in the past or that we continue to do for our family. The first thing that we do is memberships. Every year, my in-laws purchase a membership for the Minnesota Zoo for us. We love the zoo. During the winter, we are in Minnesota, and especially in the winter, it gets really cold and claustrophobic. You get stir crazy. And the Minnesota Zoo is a great place where we just pile everyone in the car, we pack a lunch, bring all of our snow gear, and we go to the zoo probably about once a week. Even if we're not going outside for the outdoor portion of the zoo, there are tons of things that you could see and do inside. It gets us out of the house. The kids can get some energy out. And every Monday at our zoo, they also have something where it's geared mostly to preschool, kindergarten age kids, but there's a different theme every week and there's different activities and stuff to go on that theme. That is something that we really enjoy doing. Sorry, my daughter just dropped something and it was a little distracting, but we really do appreciate going to the zoo. We also try to do 1,000 hours outside, which if you have not heard of it before, I will link it down below, but pretty much we just want to spend about 1,000 hours outside during the calendar year. And in the winter, even though the snow might not be completely cleared off, we can get on all our gear and walk outside and see the animals that are outside, and it gets us some fresh air and gets some energy out, and it's something that we really do appreciate. Another membership idea would be the science or the children's museum. While we don't personally have memberships for those, my parents have done days where they do Nana and Papa days, where they will take one of the kids out to the zoo, they'll take one of the kids to the museum by themselves, take them out to lunch and do things just the 3 of them, so that way they can build more memories and have that be as a gift for one of my kids. We really do truly appreciate experience gifts more than material things, because at the end of the day, when my kids are older, they're going to remember that time spent with family more than they are going to remember about toys. Going with different experience gift ideas is to check your local Facebook groups. In our area, we have a group where they post different homeschool deals. And last year we found out that there was a deal through Wisconsin Dells, which is about 3.5 hours away from us. And it's a big indoor water park hotel situation. And for homeschoolers during certain days during the month, it's only $99 a night for you to stay at the hotel and get passes to the water park. When I brought this idea up to my parents, they jumped on it and they actually paid for that hotel stay for us as a Christmas present and then gave us extra cash to go toward food and gas and all of that stuff. And my kids had a blast. Even my now 3-year-old, she talks about it all the time. She still remembers how much fun she had there. So this year we are doing that again, and that is something where you can ask different family members if they're okay with pitching in for that. And then if they still want to give something for the kids to actually open for Christmas, my parents will get like water shoes and swimsuits and stuff for the kids so that they actually have something to physically open for Christmas. Another idea for Christmas gifts would be something like different subscription boxes. My in-laws, again, for a gift last year that my son absolutely loved was different subscription magazines to be sent to our house. So they actually purchased the Highlights magazine as well as a National Geographic Kids to be sent to our house every month throughout the year. This is a really good low cost option because I believe it's only about $15 to $20 for the year. I will link those down below for you guys as well. But my son really enjoys getting the magazines in the mail. It's mail that's addressed directly to him. They have different search and finds and different activities and stuff in the magazines that he can do. And then for the National Geographic, there's a different animal theme every month where we could do a deep dive on that animal. And this is also a really cool way that you can incorporate it into your homeschool. So maybe you want to do a animal study for kids for that year for science. You could do this as an option for your homeschool, and it would be a really cool low cost option as well. Of course, there's different subscription boxes like KiwiCo and stuff that are also another option. We have not personally done one of those, but it is something that we are looking into for the future because it sounds like a really cool thing for kids to do to incorporate homeschool, but also have a cool gift that gets sent directly to them throughout the entire year. Now, when it comes to more traditional Christmas ideas, my kids are obsessed with all things art. And so we actually wrote a letter to Santa and we told our elves that the kids love art things. And Santa last year actually gifted the kids a ton of different art stuff. They each got different colored caddies. And in the caddies, they had clickable markers, erasable colored pencils, art pads. They had these chunky paint marker things. I will link all of these stuff down below so that you guys can check them out. Drawing pads, modeling clay, tons of different things all about art. The kids have used these non-stop, and even though this was last year for Christmas, all of their stuff has still been in great shape. So even though those clickable markers have been out all night, they still work the next day. We don't have to worry about them losing caps or anything, so that was great. And obviously this is something that helps benefit for your homeschool, but just in general is a great gift idea if you have the artistic type of children. Like I mentioned before at the beginning of this video, we do not limit books in this house, which is probably something we should do, but we are just obsessed with books. Now that we have our Yodo player, Yodo cards have been a thing for birthday gift ideas as well as Christmas. It'll probably be something that my kids ask the elves for again this year as a gift idea. But we love physical books as well. My son is now getting into a lot more chapter book series, so that's been more the stuff that we've been adding into our collection now that he's kind of outgrowing the more picture book phase. Even though he can't read those chapter books himself, it's something that he enjoys us reading to him. But my daughter is also obsessed with books. She is a lot more into princesses and pink and all that stuff. So those are more of the books that we're adding to our collection, but you can never go wrong with books. In the past, we've even had family members gift us gift cards for half-price books and stuff, and then the kids can go and pick out their own books, which they really enjoy. We do a literature heavy homeschool approach in our family. So in the past, we have done Amazon gift lists where we put some of the books that we are maybe looking at for adding for our curriculum, and family members have purchased books that the kids would enjoy but also go toward our curriculum to help us with school, which has also been a really good blessing in our family, something that we've really appreciated as well. Like I also said, we try to do a minimal approach when it comes to toys. So our biggest thing is open-ended toys. We don't want toys that have flashing lights and are overstimulating, that take batteries. We want them to be able to use a toy and have multiple different things to be able to create with. So one of the big things in our family is magnetiles. We have added to our magnetile collection probably every year for the last 4 years. We have dinosaur magnetiles, and we've got little ramps that go on them with balls that spin that they can make ramps for, and it's just so cool because they can create whatever they want. They can play with those for hours. They can, you know, do whatever they want to their heart's content. We've made them into roads, we've made them into castles, we've made them into factories. Anything you could think of, we use those magnetiles for. So that is something that my kids really do truly enjoy. Another thing we've done in the past is train tracks with trains. Again, something that they can create and is a very good open-ended toy. Blocks and Legos would also be a good thing in a good open-ended toy as well. When my son turned 1, we gifted him a toy kitchen, and we still have that going strong. It's a pretty sturdy wooden one that we got from Target. We also do like the IKEA kitchen stuff that are felt toys or felt food or wooden food. Those are all good options that have stood the test of time. We've had those for 5 years now, and they're all holding up strong. So that's something else that you can do as well. Doll houses with wooden dolls, that would also be a good option as well. Those things tend to be a lot more sturdy because kids throw things or babies chew on them and things like that. And we have not noticed any damage to our toys that result in us having to throw things away or anything like that. So those are all good options as well. Another good open-ended type toy, especially since Halloween is done now, is costumes. We have collected costumes after Halloween the last several years as a cheap way to kind of add to our collection. We have this cube shelf that we retrofitted into being a costume rack. If I'm able to, I will insert a picture here so that you guys can see it. But on that hanging rack that we just hang up all the costumes and stuff, and it's a great way for us to store all that, and our kids always have a blast with the costumes. So this is something that would be another great idea if you have kiddos that are really into the imaginative play. My last idea for you guys are consumables. I'm not sure why some people shy away from this, but this is something that we do every single year and that Santa does as well. Stockings always have consumables in it, like organic bunny crackers or juice bottles with the character heads on them. Sometimes they'll get candy or oranges or something like that, that once it's done and they've eaten it, it gets thrown away and it doesn't add to the chaos of your home. And these are things that my kids don't normally eat, but they know every Christmas they get these things. Some other consumable ideas would be like hot chocolate packets, marshmallows. You could do, even have like a box of donuts sitting out if there's something that like you don't have a pet or something, or maybe Santa would bring donuts and put it on the table or things like that. Don't shy away from consumables. Every year for Christmas we do this, and we have the same breakfast every year, the same consumables every year, and my kids look forward to it every single year. In fact, just the other day we were at the store and they saw the same juice bottles that they usually get in their stockings, and my kids go, oh look, it's this, I want this one. We need to tell the elves that I want this character this year, and I can't wait until Santa comes and we get those bottles again. So this is something that they get so excited about every year. And like I said, it doesn't add to the chaos into your home. It's something fun they can look forward to. They can kind of eat whatever they want during the day for Christmas or your holiday and celebrate that, and something that they will really enjoy and remember every single year. So that's all that I have for you guys this year. I hope that you guys really enjoyed these ideas and gave you some inspiration. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like the video. Please hit the subscribe button. I make a new video like this every week, and it is a free way to support my channel and support my family. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.